4th place at the moment, and this could well be their best ever finish at champs in quite some time.
Fantastic performance by the Immaculate coaches led by Franz Ford. They have been knocking on the door for the last 2 years. I'm not sure if it's the gear that they're wearing by a particular brand that has given them the energy and the rejuvenation, but they are going to be a factor in the next 2 years.
Indeed. But they'll say the time is now, and they're certainly making much of it. The triple jump open for boys is also on the way, and for class 2 boys, in fact, and we'll definitely be bringing you up to speed with that. And I think they're at their first attempt there, the triple jump for class 2 boys. And so that was from Calabar, TALSHAWN Edwards. The white flag finally goes up. I was wondering why they took so long, but it finally goes up. And up next from Wolmer's, Marquise Yerd stepping and gets into the pit now. Does Yerd of Wolmer's boys. 13.88 in the qualifying for this evening's final. So 13.78 for Marquise Yerd. And at the moment he is in second place. We'll be seeing the likes of Naldo Faulkner of St. Jago, who has really been outstanding this season. 14.83 for him to be the season leader. But on the runway now is Demario Clark of Kingston College, ranked number 4 this season. Looks to head down the runway now. It's Clark of Kingston College, speeding. Gets to the board hop, skips, steps, and into the pit. The pit rather. At takeoff, and not have been the best. Not have been in control of the jump at that point, but he gets the white flag, Coach Wilson.
Yeah,
your thoughts on his execution there?
Really good execution, good phases. He's from a traditional, strong jumping school, well coached. Got some speed to the board, 13.86 meters, a reasonable attempt.
Yeah, 13.86 for Clark of Kingston College. Back this year to improve on his bronze from last year. The Wolmerian, the other Wolmerian, Amari Gordon, number 6 on the season list. And quickly through his phases and gets a clean one, and the white flag goes up.
Again, Gordon showing good speed. Maybe could have done more on the step phase, but then got a jump in, which is great for him.
Next up on the runway, so 13.62 for Amari Gordon of Wolmer's boys. Next up, Nico Troy Green of Jamaica College, asking for some support as he looks to head down that runway now. Here he goes, Green, bustling, hustling, gets to the board. A little bit stuttery before he got to the board, and the red flag goes up.
I think he held his hamstring in the mid phase of the run. Not sure if there was an issue, and so was not able to execute a quicker run up.
Yeah, and he'll have to go back and just readjust. He didn't get a mark there either. His teammate Miko Henselwood is up next. Henselwood, slimly built, asking for some support as he looks to head down that runway now. Sets off, showing good speed, gets to the board, stutters to the board hop, steps into the pit rather. And, let's see if the white flag comes up. It does so.
Henselwood started with good speed, then kind of slowed up somewhat to the board, but obviously had some amount of power and executed the phases well. Let's see what's the distance that he got. 13.40.
13.40. Hazelwood. From out east, now this is Andre McKenzie of Happy Grove, trying to get his first mark on the board. And just like the sport of cricket, they say runs on the board. Comes on to these jumps. It's about getting a mark on the board. He sets off now. McKenzie of Happy Grove up, steps and gets into the pit, and a big effort by McKenzie there on his first attempt as we welcome Bruce James.
Thank you very much. I'm testing 1, 2, 3, 400 to see if my voice is still here. I was off the air enjoying champs real live, and 13.54 for Happy Grove. And let me tell you, when Woolmer's boys won that 4x1 Class 3 with the super team of Johnny Lumley and Joshua McWilliams, the double Quinella.
Yeah, I saw you celebrating outside.
You could see that?
Yes. We saw you on the outside, jumping, shouting.
Jubilant.
We're doing extra behind us.
A big part of it is that Woolmer's is threatening to get to 100 points for the first in many years here at Jams.
Keep a close eye on that. As setting off is TALSHAWN Edwards of Calabar, gets into the pit. And one of those who is expected to challenge for a medal here. Gets the white flag. Edwards comes into champs with 14.59 meters. And in qualifying, he got 14.02 meters. It's about consistency as well. So 13.83 for Edwards on that attempt. His first attempt. The Kingston College athlete Joshua Patrick now is on the runway. So Patrick, you can feel the energy here inside the National Stadium on this final evening. Boys and Girls Athletics Championships. Patrick of Kingston College sets off and hop skips, and
he's in the pit.
He gets
jumping before the board.
Yeah. Gets the white flag though. Importantly, is Joshua Patrick of Kingston College. .83 for Joshua Patrick. Identical jump that measurement that was made for TALSHAWN Edwards. As you look back, Bruce James at Joshua Patrick here.
Yep, way behind the board, but it's his first attempt, and it makes sense when you're taking your first attempt to get a safe one in, especially the KC boys who are super strong in the triple jump. Jeremy Dalissa, their coach, he's one of the best jumps coaches we have in the island.
So Demar Johnson of Monroe College just now with his first attempt, and tell you shortly what distance he would have gotten as we look back at the replay here for Demar Johnson of Monroe.
Yep. Just behind the board again. I think a lot of the athletes being conservative on their first jump. They want to get a legal jump in, and then they can take it from there.
Yep. Just like in cricket, as I mentioned earlier, Bruce James, they say runs on the board. Nothing like it. Without runs on the board, you have nothing to work with. And similarly in these horizontal jumps, without a mark on the board, you have nothing to work with. So here is Manchester High's Akeem Freeman. 12.76 for Demar Johnson on his first attempt from Monroe. And Akeem Freeman of Manchester High is now on the runway. Freeman is waiting his turn. He sets off now, does Freeman, and gets into the pit. Does he get, is that a legal one? We wait to see. Yes, and the white flag goes up for Akeem Freeman. 13.17 in qualifying, Bruce James, as we take a look back here at his first attempt.
Yep. Again, I think consistently across the board, athletes all jumping just behind the board, and they will adjust. I believe they'll all make the adjustment. You feel a lot safer, a lot better when you have that jump in hand. 12.42 his jump.
So 12.42 for Akeem Freeman of Manchester High. A triple jump for Class 2 boys. Of course, record of 15.66 meters set by Amani Phillips only last year. Of course, Phillips of Kingston College has moved on now to Class 1. Here is with Ronaldo Faulkner, considered the favorite for the event out of San Diego. His second attempt, 14.83 meters coming into champs. And a nice one there from Faulkner.
And one of the reasons San Diego has secured that kind of fourth place spot at champs for the past number of years. They don't trouble the big three, meaning KCJC Calabar, but they certainly scored so many points in the jumps, the throws, and obviously on the track that they have that fourth place locked.
Yeah, I tell you, Bruce James and our viewers, champs is a big thing, and you know, we've gone island wide. We have a watch party all the way down there in St. Elizabeth at Stats, so we're going to be joining that